Slip stitches are those which are simply transferred from one needle to the other, without working it in any other way. Slip stitches can be categorized according to the stitch or with respect to how you hold your yarn. Stitches can be slipped knitwise or purlwise. Those which are slipped knitwise are characterized by how you will be forming a knit stitch. Please refer back to these videos to help you better understand how to construct and differentiate between knits and purls. In this configuration, it will be V-shaped, which means you are going to need to stick your needle from front to back in effort to slip it. In patterns, slipping a stitch knitwise will be abbreviated as the following, with a number of stitches in place of the blank. If you're going to slip a stitch purlwise, you are going to need to insert your needle from back to front, and will be abbreviated as such, also with a number of stitches in place of the blank. If not otherwise specified, it is important for you to pay attention to your knitted pattern in effort to know when and where you will need to slip knitwise or purlwise. If your next stitch following your pattern is a knit, you will slip knitwise. Likewise, if you need to purl the next stitch, it will be slipped purlwise. In some cases where you will slip a stitch will be preluded with the instruction to hold your yarn either in the front or the back of your work. In written patterns, yarn in front will be abbreviated as YIF, and yarn in back will be abbreviated as YIB. Unless otherwise specified, slipping knitwise will generally require your yarn to be held in the back. Conversely, slipping a stitch purlwise will require the yarn to be in the front. Slip stitches have many purposes in the realm of knitting. Most often, slip stitches are used in certain forms of decreases. Usually, the frontmost stitch will be leaning towards the left. Check out our video on decreases to learn more. Another common use for slip stitches is neating the edges of flat pieces. This is called selvage. Here is a piece where I have slipped the first stitch on every row. To contrast, here is an edge where I did not slip the first stitch. Slip stitch selvage can be used in any stitch pattern. Short rows. Short rows are incompleted rows of knitted stitches used to help create curves and turns in your knitted fabric, such as heels and socks or shoulders and sweaters. Please refer back to this video here to learn more about short rows. Certain stitches require you to slip a certain number of stitches at regular intervals. A simple example is brioche stitch. Every other stitch will be slipped with the yarn on the opposite side of your work in comparison to your worked stitches. Each slipped stitch will be accompanied by a strand of yarn traversing over the needle, which you will knit or purl together with your previously slipped stitch on the following rows or rounds. Stay tuned for brioche knitting.